Hey, bud. Hi, bud. Welcome to Vet Ranch. I'm Dr. Matt. It's good to see you guys here. And it's good to see this boy here. This guy, his name, well, we just now named him about 3 seconds ago. We named him Chip. He is a homeless pitty. Yeah, you're a good old boy. Super sweet. And you can tell there's something going on with his face. You see how he's got this giant lump over on his right, our left side over there? He has a big lump on the side of his face. He also has 2 giant lumps hanging in between his legs right there. I'm gonna fix those. The other side of his face, the side that does not have a big lump, has a huge sore, which makes me think he also had a big lump on that side of his face. Come here, Chip. We named him Chip because he kind of looks like a chipmunk with that giant swelling over his cheek. What do you think, bud? He's super sweet. Oh, I just totally touched that sore that's like draining. I kind of wonder if he has an abscess and another abscess over there, and that one on that side already busted open and poured pus and nastiness out of it. What do you think, dude? He's super happy. Look at that tail wag. He doesn't know that he's a sick puppy, but this thing, man, I'm hoping it's an abscess and not a tumor. It is kind of hard. I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it, but what we're gonna do is probably give him a little tranquilizer and get him sleepy, and then probably stick a needle in it and see. If it's a tumor, that's not a great place to get a tumor. That's kind of scary. If it's just an abscess, which I'm keeping my fingers crossed that's what it is, that's no problem at all. We'll have that thing healed up in like a week or 2. It'll be easy. We did do a heartworm test. He is heartworm negative, which is good, and he also does have hookworms in his poop, so we're gonna treat him for hookworms, get those cleared out, but no heartworms. That is a good thing. Let's take him back and get him sleepy. Fluid. That's great. I thought we had a bad tumor, but it's just some sort of fluid. So he could have got bruised, could have got hit, and just got some kind of swelling there. I'm gonna go ahead and get another syringe. We're gonna drain all this fluid out and shrink this thing down big time. It was so full that it was hard, so I thought it was gonna be a tumor, but I think it's just full of fluid. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Flipped him over and I just looked at this thing. It's just a really superficial scab here, so no big deal. I was looking at his teeth, trying to figure out how old he is. I'll show you his teeth in the back first. They're nice looking teeth. I would guess he's probably around 3 years old, not much tartar buildup. Look at these teeth in the front though. Both canines on this side are broken. Both canine teeth on that side are broken, and he's missing, well, he's broken nearly all of his incisors off. So all of the teeth on the top that are supposed to be in between these canine teeth, and all of the teeth on the bottom that are supposed to be in between them, are totally sheared off, broken. Happens a lot with dogs that are in cages their whole life. They chew on the chain link or the latch mechanism trying to get out, and they end up breaking all their teeth off like this. So you can't say this dog is a mean dog who's done it fighting or anything. He's super nice, but he definitely has been in a cage a lot in his 4 years of life. There's little flea friends. There are a bunch of them. Ew. Yeah, we need to get him some meds very quick. We went ahead and anesthetized him fully. We got him intubated, we got him hooked up to monitors, and we are going to take care of those giant things right there. So to keep these videos from getting demonetized, I wasn't planning on showing you a whole lot of the actual surgery, but I found something really cool that's worth getting demonetized for. So this is on his testicle, literally touching his testicle. I found a little black dot, and I'm like, what is this? And I think I know what it is. I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you. It's a BB, a little lead BB. This guy got shot in the testicle with either a BB gun or maybe just a shotgun blast, but it's the size of a BB gun. So I would guess some kid or something had this dog running around and shot him in the testicle with a BB. Not very nice, kids. Don't do that. Done with the neuter. We're gonna go ahead and give him a bath now to just kind of get some of these fleas off of him. because he is gross. He is waking up though. We have him off of the anesthesia, so he should be coming to in the next couple minutes. But while he is, we're gonna scrub some of this stuff into him and try to get rid of some of these fleas. Hey,
What's
bud.
up, mommy?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
Good boy.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, there's water in my ears.
Get it, buddy.
And it's annoying.
I tried to get it.
Have you been drinking today, sir? Have you been drinking? Hey, Chip. I hope that once we drained all that fluid out, it's not going to come back. If it does, we'll have to kind of reinvestigate and kind of go see what it is. If it keeps coming back, we may have to... What, buddy? You hear somebody talking? I know. Hold on. It's better if you just sit. Good boy. I need to talk quieter. If it keeps coming back, we may have to go cut in there and see if there's something, you know, some abscess. Sometimes there's like a thorn stuck in there and making it just produce a lot of fluid because the body's trying to flush it out. It didn't look infected though, which is good. So time will tell. He might have just bruised it on something. We'll just keep watching him. When he wakes up all the way, we're gonna give him an oral medication for fleas, for any of the fleas that we missed with the bath. The bath got most of them though, which is solid. So our whole goal with Vet Ranch, of course, is to fix the dogs, but really the main, if you had to sum it up in one thing, it's to make the dogs adoptable. It's to make them have a home. And he is a pit bull. Pit bulls already have a bad rap, as you know, and he is super sweet, but he's a pit bull. It's harder for shelters to adopt out pit bulls. And then he has problems, like he has a big draining thing on one side, he's got a big swelling on the other side, he has fleas, he has hookworms, he has all these issues, he needs to be neutered, all of these issues going against him. So he is a pit bull with a list of problems, which means it's gonna be super hard for him to find a home. So we turn him into a pit bull with 0 problems. And he's a sweet dog. Someone will come through and see that he's a pit bull, but he's super sweet. They'll look past the pit bull and he has 0 problems. So there's gonna be a very good chance that he will get adopted. So we take the donations that you guys send to Abandoned Pet Project, we invest them into dogs like Chip, and ideally make them happy, healthy, problemless dogs, and they can go on and have a home. Some dogs, of course, are gonna have problems that we can't fix, and so we just try to make them as adoptable as possible. You're a good boy. You're a good drunk pit bull. I know. Hi, Matt. Thanks for helping me today. Love you. We'll let him rest up now. We'll see you in a few days. It has been 2 days since we drained that thing, and as you can see, it kind of just filled back up again. I think it's smaller. I don't know. You smell a lot better than you did a couple days ago. You're a good boy. He's obviously feeling good. He's eating good. He's being a crazy dog. So no problems with him except for that swelling. So we're just gonna continue to watch him. I don't wanna go digging in there because it may have just been a big bruise and it might just continue to swell up every time we drain it. So we're just gonna leave it for now, maybe give him a week and see how he is. But right now, Chip is doing great, no problem. It has been nearly a week. And let me show you the difference in this boy. Oh wait. Dang it! What the heck, man? Why are you still swollen? Why? Why are you still swollen? Why? I just want to... So what we do have is the sore on the side of his face is gone. I think he was just scratching himself from all the fleas. But for some reason, the lump on the other side of his face, why? It's still there. It feels exactly the same as when he first came in. Yeah, you good boy. But man, I was just really hoping that'd be going down. I think I'm gonna give it a little more time to see if it gets any better on its own, because I don't want to go cut into it because I might make a problem that's just gonna take a while to get better, get worse. So I'm gonna give him a little more time and see if it goes away on its own, because he's not painful, it's not bothering him, it's not getting worse, it's just a weird fluid-filled lump on his face. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes neglect is a good thing, maybe? Time will tell. We have had the old boy for 10 days now, and unfortunately he looks exactly the same. Still swollen over there. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, still swollen, still feels exactly the same. He feels fine, but he just has this big lump. So, I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and take an x-ray. If there's like another BB in there, we'd see it. It would show up on x-ray. If there's like a stick in there or something, I don't know if we'd see it. If there's a broken bone, like part of his orbit or something, we'd see it, probably. So if there's broken bone, there's not much we can do. I would just leave it. If we see like a foreign body, I'm gonna go in and get it. If I don't see anything and everything looks normal, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna go cut in there and see what we can find because he's got something going on. I just don't know what it is. Just took an x-ray of him. The orbit right there is not broken. His jaw is right there. It is not broken. We just have a big lump. And so we are going to shave him here and go exploring and see if there's anything we can find in that lump. It was just a giant ball, and I was trying to pull it all out together, and then I accidentally hit it and popped it, and this like thick goo came out, just gel. It doesn't look like pus, it doesn't smell bad. So I think it's just a weird cyst. And so to get rid of a cyst, you can't just drain it, it'll fill back up. So you have to actually remove the whole lining. So now I'm just gonna work on removing all of this lining and pulling it all out, and then sew them up. It's weird, it's very strange looking, but I'm hoping it's just a strange cyst. All done. Let me show you what we have here. So doesn't have, well, it does look swollen just because he has a Pitbull giant jaw, but there's no swelling here. That is a normal size, but it does in this camera, since it's shaved, it looks lumpy. It's not, it's much smaller. This is a drain tube. You're probably wondering what that is. So that actually just goes, this is our incision line right here, and this drain tube goes underneath it. There was just a huge open area, which we call dead space, and that'll fill up with fluid, and it would pocket back up here. So we leave a drain tube in for like 2 or 3 days, probably 3 days, until it quits draining, basically. But you can see it's already draining. It drains around this drain tube, but it's already draining there, and that's just gonna keep doing that for the next few days. So he's gonna have a big, nasty, like, drain here where it's gonna have blood and like fluid coming out for a few days. But it'll eventually stop, and then we will cut these little sutures here, and the drain tube will slip right out. We do that while he's awake. It doesn't hurt or anything. And I think we may have fixed this problem. We're gonna go and wake him up right now. Day after surgery, look at this boy with his dirty face and his drain hanging out. It's actually not draining as much as I thought. You can see that his white hair down underneath his chin is dirty, because obviously it's draining that blood-tinged fluid out there. You good boy. But he doesn't have a lump on the side of his face. We fixed it. So we're just waiting basically now to see what happens. I'll probably give the drain 2 more days just to be safe. And I'll check back with you guys when we pull that thing. In 3 days, I'm gonna try to pull this drain tube out. I'm gonna probably need help. You gonna be still enough? You good boy. Oh, I should have put gloves on. Oh, he licked me in the face. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get help, I think. I'm gonna poke his eyeball out if I don't have help. Good boy. He's a good boy, Chip. Oh, don't move. Okay, one more. Done. So he has a hole in his face still where that drain tube was. That will continue to drain for the next couple of days, and then it will seal up. So the drain tube was just to keep his skin from healing up, sealing up there. It's been 3 days since we pulled the drain tube. We have a problem. Hey! Yeah, there's a cat up there, I know. It's definitely back, and worse. Yeah, he smells a cat. So you can't get to the cat. No cat for you, no cat. So we're going to go ahead and tranquilize him again, and I have another idea. This is a little teat cannula. Looks like a drywall anchor to me. I've never actually used one of these before, but it should work. I'm gonna poke a little hole with the needle first, figure out what's in there, drain it, and then stick this thing in there, which will allow it to continue to drain. You can leave these in for a lot longer than the drain tube I left in the other day. So we'll leave this in for a while, let the thing continue to drain, ideally. That's the plan. I'm gonna poke him first, see what's in there. Good little cannula in now, and you can unscrew the cap, and it will be open and draining. So I think we're actually gonna just leave that open like that. Let it drain that fluid as his body is producing it. And we'll leave this thing in for a few more days and see what happens. It has been about Man, we've had Chip for over a month. Took way longer to heal this thing than I thought it would. But look how good he looks now. He wants to get the chickens. He's like, just let me play with a chicken, please. I just want to play with a chicken. Look at his face. That is all we have left. That one little scab, which is gonna heal up super soon. No swelling anymore, which is awesome because I was kind of wondering if it ever would go down. He looks so good now. You can tell he's filled out a little bit. That little hangy thing in the back, that will shrink down a little bit more as he continues to heal. But look how good his coat looks, look how good his skin looks, and it's only gonna continue to improve and get thicker. So with your help, we turned this skinny, lumpy-faced, ugly-haired, uncared for Pitbull into a happy Pitbull who's going to go to a great home. We actually may already have someone who came to my clinic told me they were interested in adopting Chip. So fingers crossed that works out. If not, I'll leave an email in the top of the description below if you're interested. Also, you may have noticed in this video, we have some new Vet Ranch shirts and Vet Ranch hats. So if you're interested, we have them in the description below, and a portion of the proceeds go to help out dogs like Chip. I wanted to say thank you for all of your help. None of this would be possible without people like you donating to help turn sad, homeless puppies without hope and with no one to care for them and no one to spend money on their bills into Chip, normal, happy-go-lucky, healthy dogs without a care in the world, just frolicking out in the grass, smelling the air, waiting for somebody to take him to his new forever home. Yeah, buddy. Chicken's like, nope, 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 don't want any of that. Just let me play with a chicken. I just want to play with one little chicken. I'll be nice. I promise I'll be nice to the chicken. So this is the last time that you will see Chip. He hopefully will be adopted very soon and live an awesome rest of his life. Thanks for your help. Thanks for watching Vet Ranch. We love you, and we'll see you next time.